Welcome to the Business Buyer Diaries. My name is Nathan Platter. I'm a full-time employee, and I bought a business. I did everything right, from finding the deal, handling all the due diligence on 63 opportunities, and ultimately bought a profitable gym. And boy, was I in for a big surprise as a new owner. I chronicled everything in real time, including the biggest wins to the stressful nights at 2 a.m. I'm sharing my journey without sugarcoating anything, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Here's today's episode.
Also forgot to add to, I caught up with a friend yesterday, Eric, and we go back in like 4 or 5 years at the real estate days when I was doing some activity like the house flipping space. And so I thought it was been great to see. I had probably like 200 people at the time, just realtors, loan officers, contractors, investors. And once I decided to leave the space and go back to my full-time focus in data and analytics stuff, he actually kept in touch with me. Out of all these people, maybe like 3 have kept up with me on like a friendship related basis. And I haven't done any deals with them ever. We've caught up probably 5 or 6 times. And we were catching up. Something he mentioned, I told him about the gym acquisition process, that there's some on the radar, what kind of leases they have, because there's real estate. And he instantly asked him, like, hey, what am I blind to? What do I need in my corner? Who should I be talking to, like profession-wise and like reference-wise? I said, oh, like, dude, you're going to need someone who help you figure out your tax strategy. That's going to get real complicated. I'm now not paying myself W-2. I'm doing like dividends, owner payments. I'm not really going to put myself a W-2 income anymore. It's like a business dividend. So I go, okay, I can do that. And then I said, like, well, what else? That sounds good, but like, or like the bookkeeping and accounting, because multiple gyms mean multiple LLCs. What's the holding company going to be? Like, how do I do this? He said, well, you really should have a trust on the entities and have one entity focus on the gym and the active income, and then have another entity for if you ever buy your commercial space. Because real estate holdings and active gym ownership are 2 very different businesses, different cash flows, tax returns. So I have that. And so I said, I've got some people he's worked with that are folks that he's done business with, that he's referred to, and they've done really, really great work for him. And so at the end of it, I think, well, wait, you also said a trust. How do I set up a trust? What kind of trust? And so he said, well, let's take it to the person he used for it, that did the irrevocable trust, so on, that he's done for tax strategy and bookkeeping. And then it was one of the person he referred me to. But at the end of it, I realized I could Google and figure some of this stuff out. I could watch YouTube videos, scroll through Instagram, and you get these gurus, these people that are great at selling what they do, but I don't know if they're good at what they if you're going to be as successful as your craft, you have to be good at your crafts. You also have to be able to sell what you can at a premium price to the market. And I don't mind paying a premium price, but I'd rather hire a lawyer that's really good at tax law than hire a lawyer who's really good at making catchy TikTok video. And so instead of just Googling and going through the natural millennial way to find references and professionals, asking for referrals. Because I don't want to be the person they test their clients on. I want to be someone that my friends have used them, that had success, or they refer people and they had good referral success too. And sorry, I'm on a treadmill and our stuff suffered. It's kicking me. And so realizing the power of referrals, the power of owning your craft and helping out your friends and their peers, so that you're so good that people refer their friends to you. You're top of mountain. You serve them in an incredibly valuable way at a fair price. Honestly, I'm not really looking at price. I'm looking at getting the result. And I'll pay the price to get. And so the fact that I've known this guy for 5 years and we've gotten back in touch over time, I instantly have that trust with him. I'm not going to scrutinize him as much. This has proven himself over time in multiple settings, in multiple friend groups. And so realizing that's the person that I want to be, someone that is so good at what I do, like franchise, business ownership, expansion, team development, specifically, and leadership development, and running solid marketing campaigns to have below average churn and above average, strike that, exceptional industry leading below average folks. No, not that. So good that people can't stop agreeing with me. So that's what I'm learning. Be referable. Have a great network of long-term friends that are also doing well. So when you ask them for referrals, boom, they've got people they can point you to. And just save the time and the headache of not getting things right first.
This has been another episode of the Business Buyer Diaries. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you're realizing that business ownership is no cakewalk. Check the podcast notes for a link to the DIY due diligence program, the complete list of show sponsors, and for media inquiries. Music written and composed by Wes Schrock. I'm your host, Nathan Platter. Join me again on the next one.